Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel Exp25 Word Chapter 3 Cumulative-Tourism. So if you want to complete assignments or exam, you can contact on my WhatsApp link and email. If you want to complete my MylTLab course, Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint and Microsoft Access, we can do online courses in accounting, math, stat, finance, economics, writing and other courses. So I will guarantee your 90 or 95 plus grade your assignment and your exam. So assignment title is Exp25 Word Chapter 3 Cumulative-Tourism. So we move to the main project steps and the total step is 19. So question number 1 is start our download and open the file name exp25. So Word Exp25 Word Chapter 3 Cumulative-Tourism grader has automatically added your last name to the beginning of the file name and display the non-printing characters. So go to the Word files. I have already downloaded the Exp25 Word Chapter 3 Cumulative-Tourism. So next is and display the non-printing characters So question number 1 is complete and we move to the question number 2. So question number 2 is we move to the question number 2. Place the insertion point at the end of the document. Insert a 2 by 1 table, adjust the width of first column 2 inches and apply the table style of list table to ascent 6. So place the insertion point at the end of the document and insert the table 2 by 1. So end of the document, go to the insert tabs and next go to the table groups and click the tables and insert the 2 by 1 tables, 2 by 1 and adjust the width of first column 2 inches. Go to the table tabs and table column and adjust the width of first column 2 inches, and press enter and next apply the table style of list table to ascent 6. So next is apply the table style of list table to ascent 6. So select the tables and next go to the table design tabs and table style of list table to ascent 6. List table to ascent 6. List table to ascent 6. List table to light ascent 6. List table to ascent 6. List table to ascent 6. So list table to ascent 6. So find the list table to ascent 2 and list table to ascent 4 and list table to ascent 5 and list table to ascent 6. Click OK. So question number 2 is complete, and we move to the question number 3. So question number 3 is, we move to the question number 3. Center the newly created tables horizontally and select the tables and apply the shading of gray accent 3 lighter 80% row and column 7. So next is center the newly created tables horizontally. So next is center the newly created table horizontally and select the tables. Go to the table layout tabs and center the align centers. Center the newly created table horizontally. Go to the home tabs and center the horizontally, and next is select the table and apply the shading of gray accent 3 lighter 80% row to column 7. Select the tables and apply the shading. Go to the table design tabs and click the shadings, and next shading of gray accent 3 lighter 80%. Gray accent 3 lighter 80%. So gray accent 3 lighter 80%. So find the gray accent 3 lighter 80%. Click OK. So gray accent 3 lighter 80% row 2 on column 7. So question number 3 is complete, and we move to the question number 4. So question number 4 is, we move to the question number 4. Insert a row between the first and second row of the first table under the eco-friendly word destination row. Enter the destination in the first cell on the new row. Enter the description in the next cells and enter the Ch03 rating in the last cell on the row. Insert the row between the first and second. Insert the row So next is insert the row between the first and second row. First tables under the eco-friendly enter the destinations. Insert the first and second row. Go to the table layout tabs. Insert a new row below, and first and second row under the eco-friendly word destination and enter the text as destinations. So copy the text and next paste the text, and next is in the first cell on the new row enter the descriptions. So copy the description and paste the description, and next is enter a Ch03 rating in the last cell of the on the row. So enter the Ch03 rating in the last on the row. Ch03 rating. So question number 4 is complete. So question number 4 is complete, and we move to the question number 5. So question number 5 is, we move to the question number 5. Insert a column at the right of the last column in the table. Enter a approximate visitor year in the last cell on the second row. Text will wrap in the cell and enter the data in the final two columns of the table as follows. So insert a column at the right of the last column in the tables. So insert a column at the right of the last column in the tables. Insert the right of the last column. Insert the column right. Insert the column at the right of the last column the table and enter the approximate visitor year. So copy the text and next go to the word and type the approximate visitor year, and next last cell on the second row, and text will wrap in the cell and enter the data in the final two columns of the tables as follow. C2 rating is type 8. So CT rating is type 8, and next copy the value and paste the value in approximate visitor year column. Paste the value, and next is C2 rating is 7. Type 7, and next is copy a value and paste the value second row and paste the value, and next is type 9 is C2 rating. Type 9, press tab button and copy the value and paste the value. Next is C2 rating is type 6. Type 6 and press tab button, and next is copy the value and paste the value in approximate visitors and paste the value. So next is 9. Type the 9 and copy the value and paste the value. Paste the value, and next is 10. So type the 10, press tab button and paste the value, and next is paste the value and type 7 and paste the value. So type 7 and paste the value. So last value is 8 is the C2 rating. C2 rating is type 8 and paste the value. So next is question number 5 is complete, and we move to the question number 6. So question number 6 is, we move to the question number 6. So question number 6 is, select the first tables and select the border style of the double solid line 1 by 2 point ascent 3, the row 3 column 4. Apply the selection to outside border and auto fit the content of the tables. So select the first tables. Select the first tables. So select the first table and select the border style of the double solid lines. select the table and select the borders. So go to the table design tabs and click the borders, click the more border and double solid lines, and next is select the double solid line. So double solid lines 1/2 ascent 3, 1/2, and next is ascent 3 row 3 column 4. So ascent 3 row 3 and column 4. And next apply the auto fit content of the tables and apply the auto fit content. So go to the table view tabs and go to the cell size and auto fit content. So question number 6 is complete, and we move to the question number 7. So question number 7 is, we move to the question number 7. So question number 7 is, select the first row of the first table and merge cells and center the text in the first row. Apply the shading of light gray background to darker 50%, row 4 column 3 to the first row in the first table, and change the font color of the text in the first row to white background 1. Bold the text in the selected row and change the font size to 14. So next is, select the first row of the first table and merge cells and center the text in the first row. So select the first row in the first table, merge cells. So select the first row of the first table and merge cells. So go to the table design tabs, table layout tabs, and go to the merge, click the merge cells, and next center the text first row and center the text, click the center the text, and next is apply the shading of light gray background to darker 50%. Apply the shading of light gray, apply the shading of light gray background to darker 50%, 4 row column 3. So go to the table design tabs and click the shading colors, and shading color is light gray background to darker 50%, light gray background to light gray background to 50%. Darker 50%. Darker 50%. Light gray background to darker 50%. The first row in the first table, and change the font color of the text white background 1, and font color of the text white background 1. So change the font color of the text first row white background 1. So go to the home tabs and go to the font groups, and font color is white background 1. Click OK, and next is bold the text selected row and change the font size to 14. Bold the text. So go to the home tabs and go to the font groups, click the bold the text and change the font size to 14. Font size to 14. Click OK. So question number 7 is complete. We move to the question number 8. So question number 8 is, we move to the question number 8. Select the row to throw end of the table. Apply the shading light gray background to row 1 column 3 and use the border painter to copy the double line formats from the outside border and apply the each vertical grid line with the tables. So next is, select the row throw end of the tables. Row 2 throw end of the document. End of the document. And next, end of the tables and apply the shading of light gray background to go to the table view tabs. Go to the table design tabs and click the shading and shading light gray background to click OK. Light gray background to first row column 3 and next use the border painter to copy the double lines format from the outside border of apply the vertical grid line with the tables. Border painter to copy the click the border painters and border painter and double line format outside border and apply the vertical grid line with the tables. And outside and the borders. So question number 8 is complete. So if you want to complete assignments or exam, you can contact on my WhatsApp link and email. If you want to complete my MylTLab course, Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Word, Microsoft PowerPoint and Microsoft Access, we can do online courses as accounting, math, stat, finance, economics, writing and other courses. So I will guarantee your 90 or 95 plus grade your assignment and your exam. So assignment title is Exp25 Word Chapter 3 Cumulative-Tourism.